Hello everyone, my name is Judy, a Senior Marketing Specialist here at SINTRONES, and I'm happy to be talking to you about the digitalization of modern infrastructures and embedded platforms today. As we all know, the advancement of modern technology and innovation over the past few years has seen a massive growth across all business sectors. And we're seeing more and more instances of businesses digitalizing their operations through the integration of IoT-connected platforms. So today, I'll be sharing with you how Syntrones and our solutions help businesses maintain their positions at the forefront of these trends. With Industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing taking full force in the last few years, manufacturers are starting to realize that they cannot fall behind on this trend. Smart manufacturing involves the use of IoT, automation, and cyber-physical systems to digitize a manufacturing facility so that the production can run automatically without the need of human input. To demonstrate the importance of adopting smart manufacturing strategies and how companies are reacting to this trend, here are some global insights. The industrial IoT market size is expected to reach $500 billion by 2025, which is a 12% growth from the total spending amount in 2020. 72% of chief experience officers say that IoT is the 4.0 technology that will impact their companies the most during this transformation. A study done by Accenture also points out that the first wave of IIoT adopters can increase their manufacturing productivity by up to 30%, thanks to the self-monitoring and self-correcting capabilities enabled by IoT platforms. So what are the business drivers of industrial IoT? And why are manufacturers putting in the time and the investment to integrate these new technologies? IoT-enabled smart manufacturing provides full visibility of your assets, processes, resources, and products so that your whole organization can collaborate and make better decisions based on the actual data that you gather from your operations. So with industrial IoT, manufacturers are looking to maximize their productivity, minimize manufacturing errors, automate processes, and conduct real-time data analysis. Among these key business drivers, predictive maintenance is becoming a big focus in the industry. Predictive maintenance used to be a niche use case, but manufacturers are slowly realizing its value. Based on a survey made by the US Department of Energy, predictive maintenance programs bring in 10 times the return on investment as compared to traditional approaches. Manufacturers see significant reduction in maintenance costs, equipment breakdowns, and production downtime with predictive maintenance. And on the other hand, they see an increase in production levels. Investing in such a program might not be budget-friendly, but the cost per downtime can go upwards of $250,000. That's a lot, since we all know that downtime on average can last up to 3 to 4 hours. With this kind of money, you could potentially upgrade your entire production line. So let's talk about a scenario where IoT can help a production facility achieve its maintenance goals. In this automatic rolling production line, where robotic arms are used to perform tasks such as welding, material handling, and drilling, it is absolutely important that the factory manager can predict when and how likely the robotic arm will fail during production. In a traditional approach, the factory will have a preventative maintenance program where engineers will come on site to do the repairs only after they receive a call that a breakdown has occurred. If any program updates have to be made, the engineers will also have to go on site to manually program them. This is a scenario where the equipment and processes of a facility are not integrated into an interconnected infrastructure. On the flip side, in an industrial IoT integrated shop floor, the factory manager will use machine-provided data to determine when the robotic arm or a component within the arm might fail. This is where the Syntrones rugged embedded computer plays a key role in allowing the person in charge to monitor the robotic arm and get real-time feedback without having to be on the floor at all times. Once embedded inside, the SINTRONES SBox 2320 has 3 COM ports that allow you to connect to the PLC that monitors the motor of the arm. Sensors can also be installed on the arm itself to detect its every motion. With the advancement of AI technology in recent years, even the smallest mechanical deviations can be detected. Afterwards, the data collected from the PLC and the sensors will be transferred to the control room via the Gigabit Ethernet functionality of the SBox. With such an infrastructure in place, the engineer responsible for equipment maintenance can monitor the robotic arm's every movement from the control room and initiate predictive maintenance programs that are the least disruptive to the production line. Any program updates can also be rolled out via the wireless network without having to send someone to program every equipment. In the robotic arm application use case, our client from Germany installed the SBox 2320, which is a versatile solution for a variety of embedded platforms. Among the 3 core product offerings of Sintrones, our SBox is the slimmest in design, and its key purpose is to provide IoT-enabled functionalities, such as remote monitoring and interconnectivity, especially for equipment that has very limited installation space. As you can see, the computer is compact enough to fit right on top of my palm. The SBox 2320 series comes equipped with Intel Braswell CPU to process computational workloads of the platform it is embedded inside, and has a wide operating temperature range from -30 to 60 Celsius, which improves the stability and reliability of its performance. In addition, it provides surge protection and supports a wide voltage range of DC 9 to 36 voltage input. Jumping on to the next topic of our discussion today, I would like to ask everyone a quick question. Feel free to raise your hand in front of your computer or comment in the chat box if you remember a time when billboards were the first thing that came to your mind when it came to advertising. Whether it's that billboard you see every time you get on an overpass or a bridge, or the one that you see every day on your way to work, there's always that one advertisement that strikes your memory when you see it. Today, can you still think of a billboard that gives you that same kind of nostalgia? If you ask me, not so much anymore. That was the time when billboards were the go-to for all things advertising. Now that we're at the age of digitalization, the advertising industry is actually one of the first to embrace modern technology. If you just take a look at this famous entertainment district in Osaka, Japan, from 20 years ago and today, you can see how digitalization of the advertising industry has transformed how brands communicate with their customers. In a highly competitive advertising market, marketers now need to adopt the latest technologies in order to capture the attention of their target customers. Today, digital signage is at the center of advertising for various reasons, mainly for its versatility and ability to bring in profits for its users. So I would like to briefly go over some of the trends that are driving the digital signage industry. First, we have cloud-based solutions, where content updates are rolled out remotely and businesses no longer need to invest in physical infrastructure to perform the same tasks. Second, every industry, from retail to finance to healthcare, are using facial recognition to deliver personalized content to increase engagement with their customers. Third, with tech companies producing better display technologies such as high-definition screens, darker blacks, and brighter whites, these displays do a great job at grabbing more attention from target users. Next, we have IoT-connected digital signage, where companies are using smart screens and connecting them to their central content management systems to generate content for display. And last but not least, we have visible light communication, which is a new technology that integrates with users' mobile devices to highlight the best routes in a store or a mall with the assistance of digital signage inside the store. Many industries are now using digital signage to offer more efficient services and to enhance on-premise customer experiences. So how does SINTRONES, as an IPC provider, play a key role in helping businesses communicate better with their customers and stay on top of these trends? We have the SBox 2621, which was used in an outdoor digital signage solution for a client in France. Our client was an outdoor signage solution provider, and they were looking for an embedded solution that could serve as the core hardware platform to deliver high-definition content through the wireless network and onto the dual displays of each digital signage. As these will be installed outdoors, a wide temperature support was also needed in order for the solution to operate seamlessly at any given time. The SBox 2621 was able to provide just what they were looking for. The SBox provides a triple display output functionality with 2 HDMI and 1 VGA port. An expansion bus brought LTE connectivity to the signage so that it doesn't have to rely on unreliable local area networks. As with almost all of SINTRONES' computers, our SBox can operate in weather conditions where temperatures are as low as -30 and as high as 60 Celsius without any system malfunctions. The SINTRONES solution allowed the end user to broadcast high-definition advertisements exactly when and how they would like to, all from the ease of their office. Another application I would like to share with everyone is our Flight Information Display System solution. If you're like many of us, whenever we step foot inside an airport, these flight information displays are the first things we look at to determine where and when to check in and board our flights. In this project, SINTRONES partnered with an airport solution provider from Indonesia to supply the SBox 2300, the main hardware platform for all of the flight info display systems in 3 airports across Indonesia. Traditional display systems will require an external media player, but with the SINTRONES SBox 2300 embedded inside each display system, its Intel quad-core CPU is capable of processing high-definition multimedia content. So you don't need to worry about having to allocate a wall mount space for an external media player. The SBox also provides comprehensive I/O support for dual gigabit Ethernet connection, triple display, and audio output. These functions enable the display system to connect with the airport's database through the network and deliver real-time flight information at various areas of the airport. With SINTRONES' all-in-one embedded platform, the airport can now seamlessly connect to the desired displays without the hassle of having to manage several devices. Last but not least, we're excited to share with you a new product that will be released in Q4 of this year, the SBox 2622. It is a rugged, slim, high-performance fanless computer, which can be deployed in various embedded applications. The new SBox comes with a few notable upgrades from the previous release. It will now be able to support 2.5G Ethernet connectivity, which is an upgrade from the previous model's 1G. The USB ports are now also upgraded to the 3.2 standard. And with the 5G mobile networks becoming more available for businesses and consumers, the new release will now be able to support 5G connectivity. With these significant upgrades that provide the best of its kind internet connectivity and faster data transfer capabilities, the S-Box can be used in applications such as smart traffic management, autonomous guided vehicles, and smart parking systems, where real-time feedback and remote monitoring and analysis capabilities are key to making these systems a success. Thank you all for your undivided attention, and I hope that my presentation today has added on to your knowledge of the current trends and technologies emerging in various fields. It's been a pleasure to speak to you about how Sintrone's versatile embedded solutions are helping businesses improve how they offer their products and services across the world today.